Disgusting.
let's talk about the melee. Hey, we got Jmook and KoDoRiN. Look at that.
This is actually this is a super interesting one actually because KoDoRiN I feel like typically has had a bit of trouble in the Sheik.
A little bit of trouble in the Sheik
Little bit
matchup.
of trouble.
And then everyone says, "Well, what about that one plup set?"
Oh, that one plup set.
And then the next person they're talking to is like, "Well, what about that one plup set? It was one set."
And they go, oh yeah.
Jmook, I don't know that I've seen his Marth game per se. I feel like for Jmook, for a lot of players, he's just a fresh face in every way, right?
Yeah.
Like he's so good and he's so flashy and technical, but he kind of grounds that all with like really solid. A really solid foundation of fundamentals, and
the best tech chase game I've seen since
Oh
probably
my
Drug
God.
Box way back.
yeah. So I have to imagine he'll be good against Marth, just because I do think that this is a matchup that Sheik
Sheiks
does
are
tend to
pretty-
just do well in. Yeah, Sheik's pretty good at it.
I mean, he had good sets against Zayn when they played at Genesis. It was like the winner's final set was a 3-1. Easily could have gone game 5.
He was picking it up.
Grand finals, maybe not quite so much.
Yeah.
But
that
still,
being said, KoDoRiN did play Leffen's Sheik at this tournament, and that was a 3-0, I believe, right? That was
Yeah,
a solid
Leffen-
3-0 from Leffen's Sheik. So we'll see how Jmook does. And Leffen only had positive things to say about Jmook, right?
Yeah.
Toph,
Yeah.
I think you mentioned this earlier. It's like you'll definitely remember the full quote better than I did. It's like Jmook is so amazing off the grab, but like he's also just so amazing at getting said grab.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that like what makes him so good. This is more about the Fox matchup, and why I think Jmook is so good against Fox. But like, in that matchup, what I think is really special about Jmook is that he's really technical, and I think a lot of the really technical, flashy, fast Sheiks, they don't really play for the grab. Like when I watch Plup against Fox, he kind of does. He just fights. Right.
It's very suffocating.
Exactly.
He
But
suffocates you with like hitboxes.
Jmook, like he plays. He's still
He's got a mission.
He's got a mission. He's trying to get that grab, and he's trying to like end your stock.
Yeah, it feels Ice Climber-esque. Not gonna lie.
in that
Like
way.
just
In
to
that
start
way.
it off, right?
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah. And then I guess the tech chase also feels Ice Climber-esque.
In that sense, yeah.
I love that.
Or it should, at least, if he doesn't drop it.
Right.
Ooh.
He's been keeping the pressure on really well in the corner so far.
Yeah. Oh, big tipper there from KoDoRiN. I don't think Jmook even knew a force smash was coming, didn't DI for it.
I feel like Jmook also finds so many just raw grabs just like off Angel Plat.
Yeah.
I feel like he has a very good understanding of like how you want to move in between, or how you want to move when he has his invincibility.
That's actually
Right.
huge too because
Yeah, like his game sense.
Oh my
Wow.
I actually think both him coming off Angel Plat and the way he plays when his opponent is coming off the Angel Plat. Oh, that was an amazing ledge dash back.
Yeah.
He's really good in both those spots. Like the way he gets, he'll go to the ledge and look for these reversals off the ledge that I think are incredibly difficult to execute. Oh my God, look at the crouch usage.
And also Jmook just has like these really long wave dashes. Just like the longest wave dashes, right? So you can close the distance a lot faster than some of these other Sheiks. And that's just across the board with all the matchups, right? That movement just extends so much.
a bit of a slop right there. KoDoRiN looked like he got stuck in his movement a bit.
Little
Able to
bit.
cleaning that up.
Okay, looking for C, and he's looking for that crouch off the left. Ooh, a little tricky needle usage. Gets the grab. Whoa. Okay.
wow.
All right.
Crazy way to get a regrab there.
Wow.
So much damage.
Yeah, this is a ton of damage for Marth.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. Things are happening.
Wow.
Oh,
So
Again,
good
it's
at
just
these
raw
grabs.
grab.
That's so tricky because it looked like he was
Same.
charging needles and that just
Yeah,
went
literally.
right
Charge
in.
yeah,
needle, wave dash,
that's
forward
that's
grab.
actually the boost grab. Just boost grab. That's
He's
actually
sneaky.
the.
He plays
no.
sneaky.
Oh!
Even KoDoRiN's like, you go on stage, I got you.
Off of
I
a
mean-
big flub, but
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was
you
a-
gotta take
he's gonna
those.
take
Huge pickup by KoDoRiN actually to
Yeah.
seize the moment.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'll take
got
it.
Because and I also think that what was the way he did it was really smart because a lot of Marth's would
Might
just
try to
grab the
re-grab
ledge.
Yeah.
But he used the downer to just cover a little bit more options. Oh, crazy grab from KoDoRiN there.
grab.
Almost like a falcon grab.
Whoa.
Empty hop usage from KoDoRiN.
I like the way that Jmook has been using the crouch because it kind of goes underneath the nair that KoDoRiN has been trying to do. So KoDoRiN has got to be like a little bit careful using that particular nair.
Also lets him counter hit a lot too, just in case like it doesn't work out or he tries something defensive that he gets hit by. It's to counter, and then like boost grab in possibly after the crouch.
Yeah.
That was a huge rising fair. Oh. Second time now, he's kind of like giving up ledge by not grabbing it on time.
But I think he's
just trying to delay.
Yeah, I think he's like trying to bait something and like hit, hit Jmook out of a jump or not bait.
Yeah, could be.
Wiggles out to come in and grab.
Oh my god!
I don't think I've seen that before.
That's going in the montage,
that's
Mike.
Insane.
That's going in the montage.
Bookmark that one.
Clip it and ship it.
Dude, this platform movement is sick too.
Oh,
this time not waiting and just grabbing himself.
KoDoRiN being aware to hold down there. That's actually something that I see Jmook do that I really like. That really actually not many Sheiks do is the wave dash forward into tilt at spots where most Sheiks I think would just go to the platform.
Yeah.
Like he'll fight out of the corner. You know, like Falco players will like downer out of the corner to like mix you up. You think they're going to be on the defensive, so they pick an aggressive option, right?
Right.
Jmook actually does that with wave dash forward tilt, and I think that's really interesting. I haven't seen too much usage of that from pretty much any Sheik.
Yeah, I mean, you think of the tilt typically as like being CC punishable so easily.
Right,
but he's catching you off with that timing.
Right, and because he gets such a long wave dash, which I think you were saying.
Yeah. You're shocked. You're like,
you're shocked that he comes as far forward as he does. Exactly. And look at that again, right?
It's
fighting
like
his
burst
opponents.
movement. It's like burst movement the way he does it.
Such a good regrab.
And it's so clean and precise. Dude, look at this. This is insane.
Okay.
Missed the ledge dash. KoDoRiN's trying to make it count, but a nice slide off.
Jeez.
Okay, gets caught jumping.
Whoa. KoDoRiN fighting the spot dodge there really well.
I'm sorry. Game 1 was Battlefield, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a
I'm not
run back.
tripping. I'm not tripping. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
KoDoRiN keeping it even. Goes to ledge. This I feel like is so scary. Yeah. That's tough.
Okay.
That's going to be death.
Scary
Marth just
clip.
not getting his jump back.
That's a really nice option to do at low percent, because KoDoRiN has been liking those early up Bs too, right? So if he's taking
Waveland. Oh my god.
He has, yes. And I think that Jmook is pretty clued on to like the ways that KoDoRiN wants to use those options.
Dude,
What
no.
a sneak grab.
He's weak to aerial extensions into grab. Or just making Jmook so much.
He's got some of the best grabbing sense I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's insane.
Straight up.
Oh. Grab.
Oh, nice.
Good call.
Yeah, see, I got it.
Nice.
Look at that.
Good call. Wow.
Yeah, we just see the game differently.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, you and Jmook.
Jmook Jr.?
Yeah, honestly, I think there's a temptation there, right? Like this is something even Mango talks about, where when you're cracked, you just want to push buttons and you don't want to grab.
You want everyone to know how cracked you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's something really, I think, cool about the way Jmook is like so flashy, but always keeps that like he's like got that kind of core principle of like at the end of the day, I'm looking for the grab. Like he doesn't forget that.
Yeah, eyes on the prize.
Eyes on the prize.
He doesn't forget what he's there for.
I think the grabs are cracked myself.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Ooh, that was really good coverage.
Clean
That
stuff.
was sick. Yeah.
Clean stuff.
Stack punish with the forward air. Oh, KoDoRiN trying to beat the CC with that down air, but it didn't quite work out.
Okay, good flow.
Good side B there to avoid the dash attack.
Yeah, I love. So often they both will run up and crouch right in front of each other and have like a 10-frame standoff, where they're like, who's doing a thing?
And they both have
under
really
the
good
downer
crouches.
so you could turn around and grab.
The crouch usage from Jmook has been so good, because he
he's
just
really
narrowly avoids these things.
Dude, he does something
It's just a
different out of it
different form
every
of
time.
spacing.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's like not y-axis spacing. Like no one else uses. Or not every character has access to.
Right.
Sheik does.
Sheik does, definitely.
Ooh. This time it's KoDoRiN who's able to do a really nice bait. Convert with the grab on that fade back.
Wow. The crouch is the name of the game. Oh my god. The left and combos. Oof. Oh!
No
We
jump?
got the ledge?
I thought needle maybe, but
Needle, yeah, maybe grab ledge, but I think he was respecting that side B.
yeah, it is a little scary once the Marth gets right up in your face and you're not quite on ledge yet.
Oh, wow. Okay, roll up. Nice.
perfect.
Well, that's the one thing about FD is that there's no platforms that can mix up your DI on some of these throws for Marth against Sheik.
At 104. Wow. He gets the crouch at 104. Yeah, you forward air if you DI out, up air if you DI in.
Grab hurts even harder.
God, I wish Samus had a good grab. I'm just thinking like, dude, I could be crouching like this.
Yeah.
You do be crouching
I do
like
be
this.
crouching like this,
Yeah.
man. I could grab.
But you got to do it
kidding
in no move.
Did you ever mix the extender into your game at all, Hugo?
me? No, it sucks. Extender's
Don't
actually
come to me
I
talking
kind
about
of
how
agree
bad
with-
it
I
is.
kind of agree with you
Extender's
guys.
trash.
All right.
I'll tell you what, Jmook's boost grabs look like extenders. Sheesh. Trying to get us back to the match as best I can.
Wow.
You hit us with the sheesh to get us back
Yeah,
in.
that's what I tried.
What a... Oh, my God. Whoa.
Whoa.
There.
Yeah, that was
Hello.
interesting.
Disgusting.
I love that. Just doing the nair on the right side so it sends you back off
Sends
stage
it back
like
off,
that.
yep.
Very consistent
And he
with
can
that.
even, like, if you ops attack that, like, he can even just, like, rip a down smash or even an up smash.
Oh, KoDoRiN.
KoDoRiN was not having the jaywalk.
What?
Yes,
my
dude.
God.
Dude, KoDoRiN
Yes.
has gone for that dash rising fair one
Yes.
too many times out of the corner.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know.
And
Yeah.
also, Jmook is catching
Oh,
these
there's
DIs off the
again.
up tilts. Like, these up tilts into those up airs are not easy to hit that Jmook's hitting.
Yeah, they're very.
Oh,
it's like a very tight.
subtle.
It's very tight.
It's very, very tight.
Because
Oh, I think he
KoDoRiN's
jumped.
DIing
I think
away.
he jumped.
Oh,
And KoDoRiN didn't
air
know
dodge
it.
still grabbed it.
He didn't see the ring.
He didn't know that he had 7
And when you
days.
see the ring, exactly.
He didn't know.
Oh, man.
He did not know.
Dang.
Wouldn't that be the worst? You watch the videotape and you don't even know you got 7 days.
Oh, no.
The
Dude,
days come up.
I think that happens to him, right? They just see the well and they're
I
like,
actually
"Alright,
haven't
Jmook."
seen any of those movies.
I think that,
might be the plot.
does happen.
might be
Yeah,
the plot.
I think that's the plot.
If I started with Sheik, I feel like it would look like Jmook.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
yeah,
feeling.
that's right, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
If I did,
Right.
I've seen your Sheik, Hugo.
it could. Mentally, my Sheik is Jmook. I'm being serious.
This is insane. This is
Being
insane.
serious.
All right, everybody quiet down. Hugo, tell us what Jmook is going to do action by action.
oh,
Let's
Grabs.
go.
Dude, that's
The grabs.
grabs.
He's right.
Hey, I'd be,
Wow.
There you
I'd be
go.
grabbing. I'd be
There you
grabbing
go.
too. Both
When I think of top Sheiks, I think of Jmook.
and Hugo's brain.
Hugo's brain.
In a tank, just you know.
just sitting there.
It's
Like-
like a Futurama.
Like Kraid from Ninja Turtles. You just need to put me inside of a bot. You know that little Kraid? Do you guys know Kraid?
Isn't that
Are
from
you thinking of
Metroid?
Yeah, you're thinking of
no,
the Kraid
no.
from
Kraid
Met-
is the little brain guy. He's like he's got a
Oh.
crane guy.
Crane.
Kraid is
Kraid
the
is from
Kraid
Metroid.
Metroid, and then I was going to
Kraid
say you
is
should
from
really just be saying
Metroid.
Mother Brain.
Yeah, I thought you were choosing the wrong character. Even.
I just
Okay.
fucked up 3 different
No,
ways.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Your brain probably is in a freaking vat somewhere
So
right
what just
now.
happened to you happened to me this morning with furniture, okay?
Okay, that's fine. No, but
Oh, KoDoRiN with the fat juggle.
Oh! He almost, I love that KoDoRiN didn't throw the back air out because I think it's really tempting to go for it, but going to the ledge, very, very smart. Just stay safe there. Whoa, down smash is an idea.
Oh.
Oh, he actually
What?
clipped him with
Yeah,
that.
that is rare. I don't see that
The
often.
early up Bs that KoDoRiN's been doing has been super nice.
Gosh,
because
he's
Oh
he
my
just clips
gosh.
them.
so aggressive.
Off stage.
Yeah, he wants to close these stocks out so desperately.
I think part of it is that if you do the conventional flowchart these days, Sheik can make it pretty tricky with the option
Duck
tempo.
under that.
That's a good
He
point,
did.
especially against Marth, who has the slower punish
Right,
initially.
right.
That F smash or even tilts are a little slow.
Wow.
The ugliest waveland of all time pays off.
And it's 2 stocks apiece. It's always tough when you're recovering with no jump like that as the Marth. The needles really do kind of just end the stock, and Jmook can just kind of throw them. He doesn't even have to jump to throw them.
Well, we got another juggle opportunity.
Really important. This is why the counter pick is pretty solid because the combo game from
Did he
Marth's
land?
end.
He did land.
The post.
I can't believe he landed.
Okay, see, that's an Omsatech bait, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you
yeah.
think he's going for pivot tipper and you input Omsatech, the forward air triggers the tech, and then you can kill them.
That's actually such a good point. What a mix-up.
I like the way that KoDoRiN's playing around Jmook's crouches, though, doing like the late forward air
Right.
to try to catch that.
Oh, what an opposite attack.
Ooh, how is he even ready for that?
Oh, not fast enough.
Oh my
Wow,
god, he not
look
even tip fair?
He's got forward air off the top. 195.
Oh, and he gets the
no
grab. This is so
hesitation.
scary for KoDoRiN now.
Should try to just
Nice
walk in the
spacing,
floor
nice
tilting.
spacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, KoDoRiN's been having none of the walk. He sees Jmook walking, he says.
Some of the best play against the walk we've seen yet. Just like that bear from the ledge. Can Jmook just advance to winners? All he has to do is take one more stock here on FD.
Oh, I love the way that Jmook uses the needles, too, to like catch the dash back that KoDoRiN likes doing.
Oh, he gets the grab. Nice DI out. Up and out.
Oh, it's big.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, stressful here for KoDoRiN.
dude, the charge
Crazy.
needle,
Run
wave
up
dash
grab.
forward. Run up grab. Yeah, it's so
I cannot
good.
believe you just crouch under that.
Yeah, he's low profiling to get him at that.
Oh,
That's
another jump!
crazy.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh
play that
my
guy.
God.
He caught the jump.
Jmook advances to winners bracket on Championship Sunday at Smash Summit 13. Presented by Coinbase.
I really like how KoDoRiN was playing that. KoDoRiN, he had some decent answers.
He was actually like, you know how we were kind of talking it reminded me of like the when Frenzy was playing like Nun, for example.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how they started to like, he was like, you know, Frenzy wanted me to commit in this way, so I committed in a different way. Like KoDoRiN, like there was almost you could see that same type of sort of conversation happen in that
It
set,
evolved over
right?
the course, yeah.
Because KoDoRiN knew Jmook was going for those crouches. And he started to play around them, and he's like, okay, cool. So, like, you know, you'll go for the needle, crouch. You want me to do something. So then he started, like, going into a dash to try to bait.
Out of that crouch, it was like RPS with 8 options.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And Jmook picked the right option more often, I guess.
I think it's cool that if we had some questions about Jmook after Genesis, because he did so well there, how he would do at the next event, I think he's definitely proven that he's just
satisfying.
exactly on that
Yeah.
level. Yeah, like it
100%.
makes a lot
Totally.
of sense. Yeah.
Nearly beating Mango, beating KoDoRiN. It's- Yeah,
Yeah.
stellar performance.
And that starts Jmook in a winner's side bracket, correct?
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Nice. Congrats
Which
to
is
Jmook.
also a top
Yeah.
8 finish, right, I think? Or no, I guess it's ninth.
Winners quarters.
Winners
you
quarters.
need
You're
one
right.
win in
You're right.
winner's
You
side,
need
yeah.
one win.
For KoDoRiN, though, KoDoRiN still has a shot to get into winner's side with that little round robin amongst all
That's
three
right.
of the
LCQ.
Gauntlet pools.
Yeah.
But
Last chance
Jmook,
qualifier.
Hello.
how are you doing?
Good. How was, what
Jmook.
do you guys think?
That was
That was great.
pretty good,
It was
dude.
great.
I
Your
haven't
grabs are sick.
Honestly, like, we've seen a lot of your gameplay and a lot of really high-level matchups recently. Do you like the Marth matchup? Like, do you feel comfortable there?
It is. It's almost nostalgic for me because the best player in my region was a Marth, and so
Who was that?
Pike Khan.
is an old school player. His name is Josiah Tag.
Oh,
Josiah.
Josiah Tag.
Josiah
Old
Tag,
school
yeah.
player. He
Bro.
was
Josiah Tag.
Josiah
Upstate
Tag.
New York legend.
Upstate New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were
Legend.
my
Way back.
him and the Mandalore were my kind of like smash senseis, kind of taught me everything. So the Marth matchup is very nostalgic for that reason. Nowadays it feels a lot different than 2016, but
A lot
know.
more crouch, I bet.
a lot more crouch, yes, for sure. I made some adjustments like towards the end. Oh yeah, that weak bear setup is actually pretty good. It works on Marth and Peach. At, like,
I've
those
never seen
higher
it
percents.
before.
Yeah, because essentially what you want to do is like you want to lift them up to the side platform, and then you can either grab, you can down tilt, and the goal is to essentially like try and kill off the top with like upper. It works on like better stages like the Dreamland. You know, it's better against Peach in that regard.
Yeah.
But
What were you saying about the adjustments that you were making?
So I think overall, like see there, I'm a little too antsy after the CC, like the crouch mix up. Whereas it seems like even if you like CC Marth's weak hit, it feels like, oh, I should be able to just lunge forward and get the grab. Like he's right there, you know. But sometimes like KoDoRiN is really good at he'll realize that he's done like or that it's a weak hit and that's not properly spaced, and he'll just do like this really like delayed like short hop over. So in case I lunge forward, he can do like he can kind of dare it, get a regrab.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just call out my mix up. So I think overall I need to play more. Play the mix up after the crouch rather than thinking it's like, oh, that's my reversal, because
Right.
you know.
It doesn't. It starts at the crouch. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you haven't played a lot of the players here before, right? Like just in general, you're getting to play a lot of these players that you haven't
Yes.
played before.
Yes.
Who have you had the most fun, enjoyable like sessions with so far?
Honestly, I played a lot with KoDoRiN.
Oh, yeah.
Mango was interesting because I've yet to play him like up to prior to this weekend.
Right.
That was a very unique experience. Overall, I've been just trying to play as much talent as possible, trying to expand my horizons and see like these unique perspectives on the characters, at such a high level, because everyone plays so different. I mean, to play Zane and then to play KoDoRiN is a completely different, pace.
Yeah,
that
totally.
It's really hard to adjust to.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to be starting in winners tomorrow. So how's that feel?
Good. Honestly, yesterday I felt like I was not really playing my best. It was a different pressure. Like I know Cody was talking about, like up there when you're alone, but you know everyone's watching you. It's no different than streaming like a net play tournament, you know, where it's like you're kind of
that's a good
alone.
point.
You're in this like bubble of space. It's quiet, but you're realizing that that what's happening on the screen is just kind of like, you know, it's affecting everything else that's around it, you know? So it's like a completely different pressure than like a Genesis playing in front of the crowd. You know, you would think that
the
that
energy
would
in the
be-
room.
Yeah, exactly. Which something that I probably feed off of. So it's been I'm really proud of myself for playing the way, especially against Mango.
Yeah.
Playing like that, you know, for my you know,
for sure.
adjusting to that kind of
I mean, you
new
sure seems
environment.
like you feasted on the energy at Genesis, especially in that top 8.
Yeah, for sure.
You thrived under that pressure,
Yeah.
which was really cool to see.
Good to see you thriving here too, Jmook.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
I'm so
good luck.
still so thankful that I'm here,
Oh.
honestly.
Oh.
It's you know, I would never have thought that one good tournament would have brought me here, but
Yeah.
One good
One
turn.
good-
Yeah, bro, you got
Yes,
second at
understatement.
Genesis. That's
Understatement of the
beyond a
fucking
good
century.
tournament.
Oh my
it's,
god.
it's a decent tournament.
Decent tournament. Yeah, all right. One decent tournament. I'm talking about one good tournament. I'm like, yeah, I got 5th at NorCal local. You know?
Seen
All
with Verdugo,
right.
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We've got, I believe it is going to be Laud, the last gauntlet of the gauntlet stage. So, yeah, don't go anywhere. You know, grab some snacks if you will, grab a Red Bull, and see you soon.